What happens when a giant bear ignores the rules and a tiny mouse tries to control the chaos? Today, you'll hear a fun English story about Biff and Pip, two very different friends who try to bake a chocolate cake, but everything goes completely wrong. Chocolate, bear, mouse? Listen carefully, learn natural English expressions, and improve your vocabulary in a fun way. Let's begin the story.
The Great Baking Disaster. Biff was a very large bear who loved to eat. Pip was a tiny mouse who loved to follow rules. One sunny morning, they decided to bake a chocolate cake together. "I will read the instructions," Pip said, holding a tiny piece of paper. "Biff, you must measure the flour carefully." But Biff was too excited. "Rules are boring, Pip. I want a giant cake." Instead of using a small cup, Biff poured a whole bag of flour into the bowl. Poof! A white cloud covered the kitchen. "Biff, I can't see," Pip coughed. "Now we need 2 eggs." Biff reached for the eggs, but his paws were too big. Smash! He accidentally crushed 6 eggs on the floor. "Oops," Biff said, blushing. "I guess I'm a bit clumsy." Pip sighed and wiped his whiskers. "It is okay, Biff, but we must work together. You provide the strength, and I will provide the precision." Pip climbed onto Biff's shoulder. From there, he whispered directions into Biff's ear. Biff moved slowly and carefully, like a giant dancer. They mixed the sugar, the cocoa, and the milk. Soon, the kitchen smelled wonderful. When the cake came out of the oven, it was perfect. It was tall, dark, and delicious. "See?" Pip smiled, taking a tiny bite. "Teamwork is the best ingredient." Biff grinned, his face covered in chocolate. "And the second best ingredient is definitely the extra sugar I added when you weren't looking."
And that's the end of the Great Baking Disaster. Did you notice how teamwork changed everything? Now it's your turn. Practice the new words, listen again, and improve your English step by step. If you enjoyed this story, stay with us for more fun English learning stories.